Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're shooting some 3-inch 12-gauge buckshot, all different shapes and sizes. Well, maybe not shapes, but sizes definitely. We got everything from number 4 all the way up to 3.95 cal 5/0 buck. We'll be using the 835s today. We have mine and Josh's right here. And I also got Zach's. The reason we're using his for some loads is because his choke is slightly more open than ours. That's a 680 Kicks GT. This is a Rhino 695. So the quad buck and stuff like that's getting fired through that gun. But check this out. That is some old hand loads that me and Josh have made over the last 2-3 years.
Just a random box of them. There's some
Number 4 buck.
Buckshot. I believe that one's a 1-ounce Lee slug.
It is.
16 gauge slugs. Buckshot 16. It's just random this and that's and everything in between. I don't know, some of them you pick up or label. That one's, let's see here, 12 pellets, double aught buck at 1200. What's the powder? Who knows?
That's probably long shot.
Number 1 shot question mark? Who knows? I mean, it's just something to drag out and play with. They're all safe loads.
Oh, look at this one. Remember that shell?
Yeah, actually I do.
An ugly crimp, but high brass Rio, 25mm brass. Memory lane.
Yep.
That one's got a hole in it.
That's alright. That's why it's personal.
We'll be running these over a chronograph, and like always, officially now that we have a rangefinder, we are at 42 yards sitting in this chair right here. Pretty good distance for buckshot.
Yeah. Alrighty guys, we've got here a 3-inch Remington haul. It is loaded with 26 grains of long shot, the Flex Seal wad, 10 pellets of 375 cal quad buck, mixed number 47 buffer. This is kind of like our older videos up on the high range there.
Yeah.
Just a good old 3-inch buckshot.
In case you guys didn't know, that range is right up there.
Yeah, it's right up on that bank. Now let's see how happens here. We're at 41.7 yards. I like to see I went a fuzz high, but that's all right. I ain't used to these sights on this thing. Haul looks great.
Yep.
A little bit of flow back, but that's Mossberg marks.
You guys seen that 1,000 times, even on factory shells I've showed you a few days ago in a different video.
It's empty.
Still get a primer flow back.
Well, can't complain about that, guys. I shot a little high right. You know, I was right here and it went right there. That's me, or it could be the gun. It's got rifle sights on it. And I can think of a million excuses, but at the end of the day, you can't complain. That's 10 pellets of quad buck right there.
Very good pattern. The rear sight on that gun is loose, floppy. That might be why you missed.
Yep.
Not missed, but you know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right there.
Very good.
The velocity on the load I just fired was 1,256 feet per second. Not too shabby.
So if you guys have ever played the old school video games like stuff from the 90s, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Time Splitters, a few other games, you'll notice if you shoot the shotguns in the game against the wall, it's always 5 pellets. Well, I've kind of recreated that here. Got a 3-inch Remington Nitro Hull, Winchester 209, 19 grains of AA Super Handicap. It's a 1-ounce load, roughly. The LBC 50 wad, 1/4-inch felt 20 gauge, 5 pellets of 3.95 cal 5/0 buckshot, mixed number 47 buffer, and a bingo chip on top, bold crimp. See how this one does. That sight was crooked.
Yeah, I noticed that. You didn't waste no time.
Recoil. 1130 FPS. The hull looks fine. That was just a light load. We even got primer flow back on light loads. 1130 FPS.
Anybody notice anything different?
Well, as you guys can see, I got a very, very good pattern. All 5 of them pellets went to the same hole. That was a bad load, but it was an experiment. I don't recommend loading it.
We've got a 3-inch Remington haul. It is loaded with 26 grains of long shot, 70 thousandths nitro card, LBC 50 wad, 4 pedal, 3/4 cut with a mylar wrap, and a 1/4 inch of felt. 32 pellets at number 4 buck, and mixed number 47 buffer. Swapped it out for the gun I like the most, the other 835. This one's got a Kicks GT 680. In the past, we've seemed to have pretty good luck with this number 4 buck and this choke, so let's see what happens. Get down here to where I can get on her. We have 1321 FPS. Hull looks fine. Primer's a little flat. That's all right though.
Yep.
Nothing horrible. There's no swelling of the brass or anything. Primer's a little flat though.
That hull is on its 4th firing.
Yep. All right, let's look down here. It's really clean though.
Yep.
Clean powder burn. But let's walk down here and see how it's done. Well, alrighty guys, I just need to stick to one gun. That's what I figured out. But anyways, regardless of that, there's 32 number 4 buck pellets right here at 41.7 yards. That is ridiculous.
2 of them are doubles.
Yep, this one's a double and that one's a double. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I missed 2 of them somewhere there, but oh well. They're all there, I promise. It's
I wouldn't
confusing.
even bother counting them. There's too many.
It's all right though. They're all right here.
That's a yoke getter.
Yeah, boy.
Alrighty guys, I'm using our 835. Another Remington Nitro Hull, 3-inch. Winchester primer. 28 grains of long shot deflect seal. A mylar wrap. 10 pellets of 36 caliber triple aught buckshot. And mixed number 47 buffer. This is the 2nd load of the 36 cal triple aught we have ever fired. The first one was in my short barrel 10 gauge. A little bit low. Very, very good pattern. 1262 FPS. Recoil was pretty mild.
How does the hull look?
This hull did not survive its 3rd firing. It's a little bit melty and crispy. But no pressure signs. Brass looks great, all that good stuff. That was a good solid load. See how it patterned. Alrighty guys. We got a really good pattern. 1 flyer up here. That was 10 pellets at 36 cal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 flyer. Very good pattern.
Everything's turning green here in Kentucky. How about where everybody else is? Except for that turned brown. That's a good pattern.
Sure was.
Alrighty guys, if I can get y'all to take a close-up on this. This is actually his handiwork, but look at how pretty that is. I wonder what it's loaded with. Oh wait. Ain't that nice?
Ice cream.
That's what it says. But anyways, it's 32 grains of blue dot, CB1138, 14 pellets of double aught buck, mixed number 47 buffer. We're running it out of our 835 with a 680 choke. The holes for the chair is right here, so still 41, 42 yards, something like that. Let's see what happens. Huh. I see holes in the paper. Hull don't look as pretty, but it don't look bad neither.
Awesome.
Well, alrighty guys, we got all 14 on the paper. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That was 14 pellets of double aught. Half conventional, half in the shot cup, it seemed like. Looking at it.
That's a nice, even pattern.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this one is actually in that Remington 4x6 shell we fired a few days ago. 29 grains of long shot. It's got a Federal 209A. TPS White Lightning, 1/4 inch to 20 gauge felt, 18 pellets of #1 Buckshot, it's 30 cal, and mixed #47 buffer. Using our 835, Kicks GT 680. .1448.
That's hot.
I don't think that one quite read it right. But no pressure signs on the hull. Primer flow back again. Weird. Actually, that one might be pressure signs. What do you guys think?
Well, hold it still. Yeah, that's a little much on the flow back. You can start to see a dimple from the...
Yeah.
I don't know, like he says, what y'all think?
The brass looks fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see that pattern.
All right, guys. How's that for a pattern? 30 cal #1, 18 pellets of it. Josh said there's a bunch of doubles. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I was wrong. He's just blowed out paper.
Yeah, no doubles, but that's one heck of a pattern.
Yeah.
Size of a beach ball.
Strolling along, and look what I found. That must be what that is. Is that where Buckshot comes from? I don't know. We'll watch it and see.
They are freedom seeds.
Yeah, we'll find that freedom seed. Alrighty, guys, I've got here a like 3rd or 4th fired Kent Hall, 3-inch, loaded with a Winchester primer. It is 29 grains of long shot, TPS White Lightning with a 1/4 inch of fiber cushion wad, 14 pellets of single aught buck. Run it through R835 with the Kicks GT 680 at roughly 41.7 yards. How's that for a rough guess? Let's see what happens here. What's total payload on this?
Ounce and 3/8. 1589.
That had some kick to it.
Something tells me this chronograph is not reading these right.
I'm just gonna set this over here. It's empty, but the hull looks fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this washer that's flying around here, guys. Hang tight for a second.
Something just ain't right with this chrono. That was 29 grains of long shot. There's no way on earth that was that high velocity.
Well, there's no point in even showing the pattern on this one. I mean, we will, but we had a wad failure.
Yep.
Something did not go off right there.
Just a wad failure. Unexplainable. Pattern's not horrible. We got a few on it. Alrighty, guys. This one is sort of a replica of Winchester's factory 15 pellet double aught load. I say roughly because this is not the same components at all. But we have a brand new primed 3-inch shutout hull, 29 grains of long shot, the super mini wad, the little green one, 15 pellets of double aught buck, a Mylar wrap, and original buffer. Using Zach's 835, Rhino 695 choke. $12.57. The hull looks just fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. That was a 1 7/8 ounce load.
Let's go see how it patterned.
All right, guys, I thought that one would open up a little bit wider, and clearly it did. We only got 7 hits on paper. 1, 2, 3, that's a double. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Not a very good load.
Alrighty, guys, we've got here a new prime shutout hull. It's loaded with 26 grains of long shot, TPS cushion wad. That has been 4 pedal, 4 cut with a Mylar wrap inside of it. 22 pellets of #1 buck, which is 30 cal. ITX buffer, roll crip, bingo chip.
Pretty shell.
Yeah. Let's see what happens though. Out of R835 for the Kicks GT 680.
I saw where the wad struck the ground.
Yeah. Alrighty. Hole. Don't look bad.
Nope.
Look pretty good. Let's go see how it patterned. Out of the 22 pellets, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought I seen one. 13, 14, 15, and I'm sure a few of these over on this side of the patterns from them as well. But 15 and overall pretty well spread out pattern there.
Pretty even.
Yeah. Take it as what you will.
All right, so this is the last shot we'll be firing. These right here are basically duplicates of stuff we've already fired. 3-inch Kent hull. It's just a Shadot. 29 grains of long shot Shadot primer. MG 42 wad. 16 pellets of single lot buck. 31 cal and ITX buffer. See what it does. $13.08. The hull looks fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. Except for that wrinkle. I did that resizing it. So this one is a good place to end the 12 gauge segment of this video. Stay tuned, we got some 410 and other stuff. But that's a good pattern. It is kind of vertical though. We have one flyer. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was going like this the whole time counting them.
Alrighty guys, let me introduce you to Roy. Roy is my wife's 410 that come from my grandmother, but he's a Revelations model 350. Anyways, he's a little rough and beat up, but it's a good old gun. But we're gonna be shooting, let's see here, what is this thing? 12 grains of little gun, Winchester AA clone wad with a fiber cushion in the bottom of it, 6 pellets, 31 cal single lot buck. From, I don't know, 15, 20 yards roughly here, about halfway between there and the normal place. So let's see what happens. Hey, look at that, boys. What is that? Can you get that on camera?
A bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get it.
That's an eagle. I think. I don't know what it is. It's a big bird. I was hoping it'd come over top of us. The reason why I say it's an eagle, there's been a bunch of them nesting around here. I don't think it is, but I don't know. We're not shooting high enough to worry about it anyways. Let's see what happens here. Well, I see my holes.
That's a good pattern. See the hull?
Oh, hull looks great.
Sure does.
Old gun ejected it right out. I made the injector in this thing.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about in that one video. Josh actually made that.
Made the trigger guard.
Tie rod from Marquee, wasn't it?
Yep, I originally tried turning it into a knife, but wow, look at that pattern. Hey, look, I hit bullseye again.
Yep. The wad punched through right here, it looks like.
Yep, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A pellet went through there with the wad.
We got 6 right here. That's not horrible for 20 yards. Give it to your little kids, set them up in a ground blind. There you go.
That's a deer getter.
I'd say so. Alrighty guys, this next one I've got here is 12 grains of little gun, MG 410 base with a Claybuster red wad. What?
Same, it's the Winchester AA clone.
Oh, alright, well, AA clone. Fiber cushion wad, mixed number 47 with 5 pellets of double up buck. That's wrote in all kinds of weird order.
I know.
So it is 5 pellets of double up buck.
Yeah.
Alright, got you. Let's see what happens. 15, 20 yards. Make sure there's no eagles flying around.
Ooh, another really good pattern.
Hull looks fine, obviously.
I got these from Precision Reloading. Very cheap. It's like $9 for 100 once fired Remington nitros.
Where'd they go? There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good pattern.
Okay, that's only 20 yards away, but...
Hey Josh, would you call that a flyer?
I believe so. It's not down here in the group, but I guess we're going by that standard. Maybe that one's with them, and this guy over here is maybe he's the flyer.
Who knows?
Or maybe this one's the flyer. Who knows?
Those are only running around 1150 FPS, but I tell you what, That's a pretty good load.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is my first gun I ever got. Jaren's dad, we call him Tater. His name is Charles, but he bought me this for my 8th birthday in 2004. My very first gun. It used to be, it had a chrome receiver, matte finish, and black painted wood, but I like, you know, wood stock's better, natural look. Just looks a lot cooler to me.
It's got a nice looking patina on it.
Yeah, I tried to blue it and it wasn't blue.
Well, it made it look like all the hard edges have been wore on it, and it's got, I like it.
Yeah.
It's a nice faux patina.
But this is a Topper model 98, 3-inch full choke. So this is a 3-inch Remington Nitro once again. 12 grains of little gun. The Claybuster Winchester AA 410 clone wad. Some fiber cushion. 5 pellets of 35 cal. Not 36 cal, this is 35. Triple-aught buck. And these are dead soft lead pellets. They should obturate to the bore.
If not, they're all going through one hole.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty good pattern. Let's walk down here.
Once again, the hull looks fine. Little gun's a great powder for 410.
It's a little gun. I'm gonna keep it rolling, guys, while we walk down here, but that's a pretty good pattern. Especially if you're that big of a pellet.
35 cal. We got 1 fire, but 4 in a square.
It's almost in a perfect square.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over here of 1 fire.
That's pretty cool. The pellets look like they're egg-shaped. The holes.
Yeah, they obturated, didn't they? That one looks like it's a little bit flat in a disc shape, don't it?
Yeah, kind of like the Defenders.
They obturated.
Oh, where'd it go? I'm off of it. Dang it. Oh, no, there it is. They definitely look like they're flying like disc. Look, let's see here. It's hard to see it, but oh well.
Just keep rolling, actually.
I am. What's the other one you got?
This one is just a 3-inch 11/16 ounce load of 7.5 shot, basically duplicating a lot of factory 3-inch loads. Again, 12 grains of little gun, WAA 410 wad, some fiber cushion to take up stack height, fold crimp. Nothing special here, just want to see how it patterns. This might be a great little squirrel rabbit round. Oops. The ejector certainly works. The primer's still round and everything. That was a Shadot primer. Looks great.
Let's see how it patterned.
I just shot that one one-handed.
I know.
All this recoil.
It's brutal.
I'll tell you what, guys, that actually patterned pretty good. We are at just 20 yards, but how's that for a good 410 pattern? The only patch I see is right here, about the size of a softball.
Right where you're aiming.
And one about right here. And that's the size of a baseball.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good load. Now, we're going to screw this up with the 10 gauge.
Stay tuned.
Akimbo 410s. Alright guys, instead of just shooting the paper, Josh had an idea. Lined up some clays for us. There's 10 of them out there. We have the 10 gauge. I'm starting off with 1.25 ounce load, but the rest of them are all 2-ounce loads. Nothing special. We're going to see if we can hit all of them.
He's got 5, I've got 5. He got his first one.
That had like no recoil.
What side you taking, left or right?
Left.
Well, there went his second one.
That one had a little bit more recoil. Still nothing bad.
I believe he got his third one. He got his fourth one. Can he get his fifth one all the way down there on the patterning board?
Hopefully I don't take out yours too.
You shouldn't.
Got it.
You skipped it in there. So there you go.
Your turn, Mr. Greer.
I don't think I can hit him. I ain't never shot a 10 gauge before. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, here goes my first one. There went the first one. went the second one.
Oh man, them shit-out holes are sticky.
That's all right. We got something for
Here.
that.
Here.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah. Sometimes those shit-out holes, the two red ones, they like to stick in these guns.
Here goes my fourth one. Man, this thing's getting warm. There went my fourth one. And here goes my fifth one. In my manner, I'll probably miss this one.
Got it.
Got them all.
Stuck again.
That's all right though.
These are just 2-ounce loads using data right off Alliance website.
Yep.
And they're sticking.
You know what's funny?
What?
My shoulder's not sore, my arm's tired from holding up this behemoth.
Yeah, that thing weighs 11 pounds.
36-inch barrel. Upon further inspection, oh, I was hoping he was just gonna blow the hell out of it. Okay. There went the proof.
It's gone now.
He missed one. I won.
Just taking care of this patterning board, guys. I think it's safe to say that this is fairly chewed up. That's got 410 buckshot in it, 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, you name it, it's in it. Must have put like 25, 30 shells into that today. Just off camera, not counting the ones we fired on camera. You guys want to see Josh disc this? guys, we want to thank you for watching this video. It was a lot of fun to make. Had some good patterns, had some not so good patterns. That's the name of the game. Check the link down in the description for our Patreon, our Instagram, and our Rumble accounts. Patreon is as low as $1 a month, and every penny we get goes right back into the channel. But other than that, please like and subscribe as always. Got any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section down below. We will get back to you. And other than that, you guys take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.